Hey everybody, we're going to make a desert landscape, a couple cactuses I made a stencil with, make a sun in the background, just warming up some paint right now because it's freezing outside today. Got my little space heater going with some cans in front of it. Trying to get the paint to move a little better out of these cans. So I got this lid, piece of tape on it for a handle. Make as our sun template. Got a little glow in the dark paint that I'm going to use to make the sun. Alright, I'm going to have to let that dry before I can put this on there, otherwise it's just going to stick on the edges. So, be back in about 20 minutes. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes or so since I let that dry. So I kind of decided I'm just going to use this spray paint cap as the stencil. Make the sun a little smaller. And I'm going to put one of those nuts on there just for weight. Now we're just going to do a yellow, red, orange background. Starting with the yellow around the sun. And scrape some of that dried paint off of my nozzle there. Hopefully it won't drip as much. Alright, let's see if that works. Alright. Nice bright yellow, right off where the sun would be shining. Going with orange. And then into red. I'm going to see if I can kind of mix these in a little bit by hand. Make a little texture in the sky. I don't want to bump my stencil though. I'm just going to remove the stencil. I might throw that stencil back down on, and from a distance I want to miss some of the yellow on there. It's just sticking to my glove. Struggles are real. Alright, got rid of those real white spots. Alright, so we're gonna let this sit and dry, and then we have a stencil to throw on. Just gonna throw it on black. A little clear coat over that, and I think that one should look alright. See you in about 20-25 minutes. Alright, we are back. Everything is dry. We're ready for the cactus stencil that I drew out. Just going to use these nuts for weights so the air cell doesn't spray underneath it. Get a fuzzy looking underspray to it that way. Excuse me. Balancing act. These little guys are always tricky. I'll just use the palette knife for that little piece. We'll pull these weights off very carefully, not touching the wet paint at all. I like to get the ones that are standing on edge first, because I'll knock those over. I think I'm going to let this dry before I try to pull off the stencil, because I already know I'm going to just drag it across to all these little pieces. So I'm going to give that like 10 minutes to dry before I pull that off. Well, we're back at it. It's still a little wet. We're just going to give it a shot, see what happens. Not too bad. Couple touch-up spots with my black paint marker. Okay, we're back. I got a few little spots I gotta touch up. Just using a black paint marker. Let the black dry before going in with this so I don't smear everything all over the place. Fixing just a couple of spots that the stencil drug on when I lifted it up. It was a little too wet still. Fail on me now. Alright. Throw a little bit of clear coat down on that. Throw a signature on it. Oh no, I think that turned out pretty nice. Alright. Gloss clear coat. Give it a nice shine, seal all the paint in. And also this sun, if you turn off the lights, it's going to glow in the dark, kind of like the moon. Depending on how light it is in your room, you might be able to see the whole painting with the glow-in-the-dark moon. Scratch in my initials here at the bottom. There we have it. Simple little desert landscape. See if I can get the... Oh, we can kind of see it shining in the dark there. It's still kind of light. It's in the middle of the day, so you can imagine what it would look like. Here you guys go. Please feel free to hit the subscribe button, and we will see you next week.